Oh, Deha, you interest me. Hey, Monarchy, good to see you. Thanks for coming. I have a new video to edit that the audio is all recorded, but streaming is a lot more fun, and the regional's coming up on Saturday, so I also need to practice. Quick plays, finally. Yes, I was kind of in a weird spot with my deck. I wasn't super happy with my non-engine and stuff, so I really wanted to try something different, so we're trying the non-engine build. 1,000 years of Habakiri. Somebody in my locals group testing Discord went, someone's got the Deha connections when they saw the new Link 2. It really makes you wonder why they even bother hitting cards. I guess, are they top decking my curse? Top of the deck. So we're getting curse off the top, which I will have forgotten by the time it happens. Good to see you, Zexel. What you feel about the new Cyberse Witch? You can play Mikanko and everything. I guess my first thought wasn't personally Mikanko, but that is true. You can play Mikanko with it. I mean, obviously, we can just make that pretty easily. We already have the Dugaris line, but I will admit, it's really weird. Ban King of the Fairlands just to print another Habakiri searcher. Yeah, no kidding. And they got their money's worth. They got the nice rarity. Was it the QCR coat fee before the ban? So very classic, very Konami. Good to see you, Rodriguez. Thank you for coming, everybody. Except this one doesn't benefit any other reptiles that aren't Mitsurugi. Yeah. I mean, that was the problem, right? Oh, nice. My mask is gone too. That's a going first card anyway. Play Mikanko, then make Ashlan U1000 to search Habakiri. Everybody wins. It's weird how Maliss now has a bridge. That is very funny. Maliss gets to play it. Also, Fiendsmith just does it on its own. Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy card. It's a crazy thing to add to the game. Let me know how the music is too, chat. If it's too quiet, too loud. We're just listening to Game Chops. They're doing a stream. I'm very excited to play this regional. I think the Jush decks are my favorite decks we've ever seen. Well, we are just extending. Also, something to point out, this build has no main deck mulches. And obviously right now I'm not loving it, but I do kind of like it so far. It's something I've aped from some of the Mitsurugi pure decks that were topping the recent YCSs. Bro, what is this music? Is it bad? It is from It's Just the Way You Are from Super Standards. What happened to Dark Souls Lo-Fi? I also appreciate you streaming at a reasonable time for me. I did it just for you, actually, so I'm glad you appreciate it. Let's just try to rip the pre-prep. We have a couple good targets right here in our hand. Did they search a clip? I do this when I'm streaming. I just read chat and I don't pay attention. Ah, we're going Bell. That is annoying, but we just say, okay. Normal effect, we have to keep in mind that Flood. How do you win against Droll with this deck? I keep losing it to it in Master Duel. Music is pleasant, maybe a bit loud. Thank you. We'll turn it down just a hair. I turned it down a tiny bit. Versus Droll, it's really about playing as though they have Droll. Does this do anything? No, so we're just going to send 2, I think. So what that means is, if you don't slash Fiendsmith, if you think they have Droll, you have to take the play that doesn't lose to the Droll. So if you have a choice between, and sometimes you can, sometimes the hand just doesn't do it, but if you have a choice between searching an extender and a starter, or like a ritual spell and you have all monsters, you should search the ritual spell there. You should make sure you have a play. If it's just Ash here, we just die, but I think they would have done it faster. We'll see. It's Clip, so they're going for a Synchro Summon. Is this guy once per turn? And actually, this is Rico anyway, so I don't think Clip can make it. We're adding... Okay, let's read this card. I need to know what this does. So, when a card or effect is activated in response, activate one of these effects. You can only use this effect once per turn. So negate the first effect or negate the second effect. So if we chain something, the first or second. So, okay. That's very weird. I guess Haba is the play. Haba go Aramasa. We're probably dead. I think we're okay. I actually think we can deal with Zaylin. So, chat, let me know. If I go effect, can they chain Zaylin for 2? Or does he have to be 3, basically? They'll negate the first ritual spell they see. How do they do that? 3 or higher. So we just go from hand. That doesn't matter, but okay. Unless Clip does something. Oh, I see. I see. That's pretty cool. Anyway. We only have one Mura in rotation. That's right. Okay, so we went ritual. Did we summon from deck? I already forget. Did we summon from deck there? I think we did, so we could go mirror, or ritual, but it actually doesn't do that much. We want to go with this. Have we used our... Yeah, we just used our Mura tribute. Okay. We also have Curse, although it doesn't currently do anything. So we summon this, tribute this, and then we'll go 1, 2, get the clear. There's a Veiler. We can tax them a card. They did give up the card. And then it's probably just Purification here, right? Because what does this card do? Nothing on field. When you activate a card or effect, banish 1 from your graveyard. So we could go Magatama, but I think Purification's just fine. We'll summon out our Futsu, and we'll have to put it in defense, I think, just because it can't deal with anything attack point-wise. And we just deal with the Zaylin. We could make Mondo here to spin this back. Is that too greedy, I wonder? I kind of feel like that's good, to be honest. Although we do lose a ritual to that, actually. So maybe that's not good. We're setting this for sure. Do I Mondo this back and give up? I don't think so. I think I want both of these cards. Oh my god, it's John Ogdoadic. Sorry, I think I just touched my mic. That's very funny. I don't really see how they're dealing with this though. We're gonna either negate or rip, so Murakumo just puts in so much work value-wise. Second Murakumo, very nice there. They're just going for a Synchro straight up. We have a straight-up negate here, but I suppose it depends on what they go and do. So this one is Mix. Mix destroys. So we'll chain Futsu Saji. This one's going to copy an effect. Jam, good to see you. And we have 2 straight up negates because they have no cards in hand. So this is going to copy, banish 1. And then what does Rico do? This one, target a spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy it. We'll negate that. We'll get our revive, and then we'll use our substitution, getting the Saji effect. I think we just want to pick up a Prayers. And then we still have the Purification and the board wipe live. Are you entering regionals by any chance? I am entering a regional. I'm entering a regional this Saturday. So do you think Habakiri is getting banned now? I don't think it is, but I think it probably should be for the health of the game. Versus Cool Tune, I don't think Fua's great. Do I think Nib is good? I don't know if they extend that far. I guess they kind of did, didn't they? So for siding, we go cut, cut, cut. I don't know if MST is great versus them, but it is part of the Visions engine. Called by is actually good. I don't know if we need the Ash. I don't know if they'll set back row. I don't know if we need to do that much, if we need to cut that many cards. Ogdoadic Evil coming back from the depths. That is a thing I wouldn't mind trying, especially with GMX, although I think GMX is painfully mid. If I really want these cards, I could even try to keep the Ashes in if we went like cut. Do we really need the called by? I don't know if we do. It's kind of nice though, isn't it? Maybe MST, Ritual, Saji. Maybe Magatama's the outlier here a little bit. Just testing. I'm not positive that these are the right cards. I don't know that Nib is actually that good, but I think depending on their hand, they could extend really far. Ogdoadic GMX 2 wrongs make a right deck. This seems like a pretty good hand, honestly. I think Droll will put in some work. And we have... Yeah, we have a good hand. I like this. They're going to summon. Right. I wish GMX was better. Oh, actually, why did they add there? That's so weird to me. I feel like summon there has just got to be the play. Also very happy that Synchro Overtake, a card that looks like this, has a home. Okay, JJ. You can normal summon again. Tribute, add, or spec 1 from your deck. Okay, so this doesn't do anything on our turn, right? Except the buff, maybe. This one would normally add, right? Oh no, this one specs. We're just synchroing again. Into the remix. Oh my god. I got so scared there. You're still on 48. Yes, we're on 48. During your opponent's turn, tribute this card. Choose 2 non-synchro. Add one of them if you do spec the other. Then synchro summon. Okay. I don't know that we have to snap do anything. Yeah, we're on 48, no main deck. That's fine. Are you playing the MST? I am playing the MST. I sided it out this game. But we are on it. Because it's actually good into like Di-Fi and stuff. Although that card doesn't like auto kill us or anything. Like a Veiler here is fine. We just Virtuous it, right? I made a list with 46. I'm currently top 30 on DB. Tribute this card. Okay, we're chilling. That's awesome. I've been playing Edison on Dueling Book, and I have mad respect for anybody that plays on that simulator because, wow, I find it frustrating. But I just don't like having a chat box. I don't know. This doesn't seem amazing to me. Killing this seems really low priority. I literally don't care about that guy. It's rough. I definitely... Why do you play DB over this game, I wonder? Yeah, everyone is like that, right? Okay, I'm not crazy. Target and destroy. I don't know why we're doing this. Like, okay. Sure. Cool Tune is so painfully mid. In before I lose this duel, but still. Let's do this first because... Bing bong. So, if they have Droll, I think we're stable enough to just go Ritual here. I don't think we need to go for the... Okay, and it was fine. So now we'll go the Fallen. Sending this, get rid of this guy. He has to use the negate. The most accurate. I disagree that it feels more realistic if we're going to consider that everyone's mean, because in real play, everyone's really nice. Anybody that's gone to locals can agree with me on this. Like, people who actually play the game are nice. It is fun to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life. Okay, nice. Huge rating. They must have had a big MMR. Wow, sorry, that was I glitched. People don't even have the chat on in Omega. People just call you slurs on TV just like it. That does not happen where I'm from, at least. I don't think it's the most accurate. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's a bad argument for why it's better anyway. Because I play D&D, and accuracy in D&D, realism in D&D doesn't matter. What matters is, are you having fun? So you can never defend something by saying it's more realistic, it's more accurate, because that's not what we play games for. I'm on 3 main deck Impulse. Really? This is 1, 2, 3 1-ups. I thought it was 5 for a sec, but obviously we're playing 3 of on the Droplet and the Naya. Bro, this is the 10th time. It's not an argument. It's just, I disagree. We got to put it to rest. Okay, I'm the streamer, and you're the chatter, which means I'm wrong and you're right, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. I lost to this deck at locals because in game 3, I anti-spelled, and I couldn't play spells myself, and he just bricked for like 5 turns and beat me to death with big dumb idiots. I took 1600 from SP like 3 turns in a row. You're getting that beasted? Oh, I forgot. Does that even matter when we have Droplet, though? Like, doesn't Droplet just stop that card from responding so long as we have a monster to send? Also, having the trap with the Droplet, I don't hate. Like, I don't see how Natbeast is dealing with a Droplet sending a monster. It's funny, though. It is funny. Natbeast is one of those cards where every time there's a good Earth deck, you're like, why is this legal? There's no reason. I love sending Trap. That's another nice part about... Oh, I forgot Adamantipator is still around. They just didn't have a home. Chat, is Magnet good? Is this a real deck that I have to, like, worry about? Did we just miss? I think you're doing it wrong, dude. I don't think researchers are supposed to hit nothing. Omega is how the game should be and helps you correct stuff you could get wrong, while DB is how the game is and it helps you play good by yourself. I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. You can summon Naya from Graveyard and tribute a monster with Trap Send. You can summon Naya from Graveyard and tribute a monster with Trap Send. I don't know if I follow, team. I'm going to be real. Time to read some cards. This looks like an Omni Negate. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell, trap, card, or monster effect, negate the activation if you destroy it. If this card... Blah, 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 blah. I don't think this matters. Quick effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it, or if you target an earth, take control of it. Okay, so we have 3 things we want to stop here. Holy heck, he made the super conductive battle bot. Quick effect negate, my favorite card design. Oh, the Duo Tyrion makes me sad. This is the worst deck ever. I mean, we can just go for the Naya, right? Do we even need to? We go like send 1, 2... I guess then we find out if he's got an Ash or something as well. Why is he on the guy? You have to play 2 main deck bricks for the Omni. He just likes it. Some people just... I wouldn't do this, but some people play bad cards because they like them more. This is actually very interesting. We're getting to resolve this, which means we have a chance to play through a droll here. Because we go this, 1, 2, 3. I don't... Oh, all my stuff is Earth, actually. Do I care about that? Is the stuff in Graveyard Earth? No. Do I care about being Earth? One, two, three. We could negate this just so we don't have to worry about it, but I think we're fine. So we go 1, 2, and then this is the destroy 3. Okay. Nice. Tribute this card. Spec 2 of your... I mean... Okay. I don't know if you thought that would work, opponent, but it's not. Bell here cooks me, and all this was for nothing. But if we play through this hand, I'm going to be so happy. I don't care that this deck is bad. I'm going to take that because... Oh, is this a reptile? Yes. Okay, they're reptiles. They're just earth reptiles. The super conductive battlebot flows in destruction, by the way. You can spec 1 Valkyrie on the Magnet Warrior and 1 Berserkia on the Electromagnet Warrior from your hand or deck, ignoring their summoning conditions. That is good to know. I don't... Excuse me. I don't know what one of those does. It is very nice having the trap engrave, by the way. Is it worth... No. What am I talking about? We just do our thing. You are getting smaller. I guess technically we should go bigger. In case they have the nib, they are on rocks, but... That's actually a crazy top deck, by the way, because now we can preserve our Daybreak. We don't have to send the Aramasa. If they nib here, we can still play, because we could go the old Echidna thing. Okay, we do have Ash here, but we can still play through it. Is there a better way to do this? We could Foolish... Is Echidna the best way to go about this? Or can we Foolish Burial something better? Yeah, that was a super weird Ash. Very late. I can't believe that. Yeah, he was patient with that. Actually, was he? That was like kind of my first search in a while. Do we do it? Foolish Saji, add prayers. No, I don't like it. Let's do this. Let's just go the old-fashioned way. Because if we spend our Saji, Habakiri does nothing. Could have just ashed the Naya. Yeah, could have just ashed the Naya. But he didn't know what Naya was getting, and he does know what Aramasa is getting, so I think that's fair. Like, I think it's a misplay a lot of people fall for to go, like, just hitting whatever rogue thing you've never read before because you've never read it. Like, I think that's a mistake that a lot of people would make, and I think it's right for opponent not to go for that here. We don't really need to go for the prayers, although it does kind of set up a better Aaron. Let's do this. You every time. We've actually used both of these effects, so it's just going to be the Night Sword for the field presence. the ritual. On the Night Sword, we're not chaining anything. Get this back. And then we'll go for the summon from deck. It's probably just the Murukuma, right? And then we could go Mirror here, but I actually think I'd rather do Prayers and get the Futsu into rotation if we can. Can we even? I don't think so. Let's just go for the Mirror and just be safe. They're going to use their effect. We'll at least get the hand rip off. I'm sure they want this to resolve, but I just don't think this matters. I don't think these two guys do anything. 3850 is huge. 2800. Okay, what do these cards do? You can banish one level 4, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it, destroy by battle, or destroy by card effect, target one of your alpha, beta, gamma, special summon them. This is beta, epsilon. They just have beta, it looks like. He's a beta. It's fine. Watch your time. Ah, yes, thank you. Put this back. Send a guy. Oh, wait. Send Futsu? Ritual summon Futsu? It kind of means we don't have a nice lethal line, I guess, with the... That should have been a purification, right? No, we already had that. Okay. We are rep locked. Do I just clear the Valkyrion? I think we do. Okay, kill this. They get a card. Kill that. Hit them for some damage. Oh, never mind. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay. We get Tempest. Do we have lethal? No, because none of this stuff is big enough and we've already tributed. So we just set a card. Do I link up? That seems kind of like a throw, but it opens up our field. I actually think we do it. Abao comes back. They don't have any of those guys? I swear, isn't this beta? Okay, we're going second. Droll seems good. Nib seems kind of good. What else? They summoned from deck a lot, I think. I wasn't able to super tell, to be honest. Oh, do they need all of them, I wonder? That could be it. Nib annihilates this deck. I mean, they did make an Omni, but we just do something before they fusion something. Fusion summon then, right? Fua. This. This seems solid to me. I'll look up their Omni negate in the meantime. Yeah. And they need to be banished. Oh, is it banished? Ah. Am I more scared of Fiendsmith? I think I just might be. I guess technically we could have waited for the Requiem, but it looks like they have something anyway. Oh my god. They made an Omni that requires them to get access on 2 bricks, and because that's how you normally summon him, you banish the 3 Stooges from grave. Ah, I see. That was a bad Ash anyway. I should have waited for the wreck. I just, I was yapping, sorry. Bad play. Okay, let's... Ah, do I want to nib here before a Caesar comes down? I think I have to, right? Okay, what turn is it? It's turn... it's turn 1. It's going in attack mode. We're not doing this again. All right, let's read Imperium Magnum. When your opponent activates a spell, card, or monster effect. Yeah, it's just a straight up Omni. I thought maybe it was like a field Omni. Nib is always turn 1. Our hand doesn't work so well into a Nat Beast this time. No droplet, so we might just lose to that if they can make it. We traded 2 hand traps there when realistically Ash should have just soloed the Fiendsmith stuff. I should have let the track through. That was really dumb. Let me know if the music's too loud too. Sounds like it's vibing though. Sorry about that, just closed my door. Wife just got home. Oh, they hit a rock this time. I was hoping they'd miss again. There's no better feeling than a researcher not hitting anything. Is it a... I thought... Yeah, Beast at 5. There they go. They have the 3. We don't just lose to it, though, right? Because we can go battle phase and just kill it unless there's something else going on here. I think they have to deal with this rock, actually. Yeah, they have to do something about him. Which I'm sure they can, but... This is such a funny-looking art. What dopey monsters. Sigma minus. What the Sigma A? I hate the art on these. These might be in my top 5 dumbest looking sets of cards. I really can't stand how these look. This one's almost tolerable, but they look so 2016 pack filler, and they're kind of just 2026 pack filler. Although, I guess if you can make Nat Beast, you can't be that bad. Why is Materia Beast still legal? This card is just asking to be broken. The most Sigma minus is dropping double Charmy and getting no draws. I like Tellusion, though. Wait, is that... Honestly, Old Magnet Warriors looks... Old Magnet Warriors looks so dumb. This looks so gumpy. Ah, there we go. So no Nib. Now I don't really know how we're playing through a Nat Beast. We're literally dying to My Body's a machine that makes Little Knight. I just can't play into it. Okay. We get to go first. We want this, we want this, we want this. We want our max engine. And then... I think we're just doing that. Don't know that MST does anything versus them, so this seems like a fine cut. It makes Visions a little worse, maybe. But we're bringing in some quick plays as well. Fallen is good. We will be bricking game 3. God, I hope not. I guess that's the appeal. Nat Beast does what? Just wreck without it. Yeah, Nat Beast is a crazy card. What's our last cut here? We could even keep the Nibs, honestly. Or even just one, maybe. It's kind of fine. Or we could just not do them at all. And keep the MST. I actually think the MST is better. Because we do want quick plays. Which is why I opened none of them. They have a mulch, which is a good sign. It means this Manju's probably going to resolve. Okay. That makes this turn way more interesting. If they imperm, that's so weird to me. Oh, wow, we can't play at all. I just realized. We have nothing. Because of the curse in hand. We just have to pass here. I miss Null as well. Nile was such a perfect name. I assume this is one card combo. It's not! Oh, it's not! We actually get to play. Yes! Oh my god, we're doing it again. Imper me again. I think it's still gotta be this. Even if they have the droll, yeah, okay. Yes, I think we're gonna get to play. You just had to speak it into existence. Oh, he bricked too. I need to stop commenting future plays. Yeah, that actually was. That's crazy. I think Prayers is pretty good here. We don't know what their back row is. We could put the Curse to the Graveyard here. I don't hate that. Let's do it. Oh no, what am I talking about? What am I doing? That was awful. That was awful. What am I doing? Okay, we can still do it, but it's way worse. Me when I play 3 billion bricks and I brick. That was not a great play, actually. We're gonna see a Fua hit the board here. Yeah, I needed the spell. Throw Hullove. It's fine. It's fine. We went first. We have Fiendsmith. What is good here? I almost want the draw 2, honestly. We could just dig for it. I think we're gonna do that. That sounds funny. 2 cards. We did not. Oh, we did hit it. Yes. Never punished. We can go Daybreak, clear their back row. Oh, this is so deserved. I always say it. Good things happen to good people, chat. And that's why we just drew into an Ash. Evenly matched is very funny. Yeah, GG. Who cares? It's not like we're losing a grind game against Magnet Warriors. Yeah, honestly. So not played perfectly. I guess that's just the difference when you have the better cards. Yeah! Isaac is here. People get some crazy MMRs. I think 2K is the highest I've ever had. And that was a couple seasons ago. I think we ended around 14 or 1500 before this last ban list. Isaac, I see your game. He's on that high elo top of the leaderboard. What are we at? 946? We're not that far off. At least for these like mid-tier guys. We're not anywhere near that 2K. I honestly never considered moving the mulches to the side deck, but now that I've done it, it feels good. Because they are situational. Like, I always thought about Fuelos. When you read it, at least for me, I see it as like a, this works versus everybody. But a lot of decks do have really good compromises. And while you could say, like, you're making them compromise, so that's worth playing it, a lot of times, going 1-for-1, it just doesn't seem that worth it to me. If you're going to use a mulch, you want it to get a lot of value, I think. Oh, Curse, how I love opening you. This is the kind of hand that makes me wish we were on Chalice Slime a little bit, but... if they have Droll, and I go Ritual. What are we even doing? Summon from deck, use Curse to tribute, grab... Actually, that's kind of good. If they have Droll, I don't think they do, though. Why do I say things? Okay, they almost certainly have a Fua here. I hate grinding on Omega. What makes you not want the Chalice line? I don't know what we mean by that question. I've unironically stopped main decking Fua in my White Forest decks because I don't want to sign myself up for the minigame when I could just draw it. That's another thing. It just gets ashed. What makes you... Oh, what makes you... I see. The reason I don't like it is it plays way worse into Fuelos. It's a free draw. If it gets stranded on field, it can be genuinely difficult to out, in my opinion. Adding another brick really sucks. And it's another card like pre-prep where it can just not work because you just open the 2 cards you needed to be in your deck. And it's not a high chance, but they're also just bricky. Having a bunch of them just kind of isn't good. We're just going to have to hope Droplet is good enough here that they have the one starter because they've been limited too many times, surely. Your hand is all hand traps and you're going to pass now, Maliss player. I forgot the part where they had the extender. And then the Bestial. We literally just can't survive that, I don't think. Going first versus Maliss, are there any cards here I would rather have? Nib, kind of, I guess? I don't even know if they care about that card, but it does seem kind of good. Droplet's not, like, amazing. It is nice for vision, I guess. Let's try this. Fraud Slime. I did try it, and I did like parts of it. I really like that it preserves your normal summon. That's really cool. So, like, in that hand, if we had a Chalice Slime instead of a Manju, would things have changed? I don't think so, actually. Now that I say that out loud, I think they both would have been stopped by the Ash, was it? That is a very, very good opener. It's crazy that this one card could trade with their... I guess I say one card. It tributed a card, so it's really 2 for 2. But if they go, like, Bell Ash here, that's, like, the only way to stop this kind of draw phase line. Ah. I'm surprised people think this card does that much. Ah, not that one, though. That one's pretty good. That one's okay, actually, now that it's... Ah, okay, okay. Listen, buddy. We're going to add a card. We'll go... This is why I always play Lancia. I don't think Lancia is worth it. Because I don't think this deck is that common. And I don't think we necessarily need an auto win, either. Going second, it is pretty bad, though. What am I searching here? Probably... We're getting 2 things, so we just go, like... Search this, take 8, summon this, chain block the ritual spell. And then we can just go, like... From hand, Mura, kill this. Because we do want our graveyard to be open. We can't use this, obviously. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go from hand. Effect. We have a Saji to use. So we could go, like... Saji... What's the best here? I guess Saji Kusanagi is pretty sick, honestly. And we go like effect, get back a prayers. effect, get a spell or trap, effect, kill your thing. And then it's probably just this. It just has a crossover into a couple decks like Crystron and Orcus. I think the same thing about those that I said about Maliss. I don't think those are very common. I guess this could have been something else. This could have been like a... This could have been a mirror line, now that I look at it, because we still had Manju. But I'm totally happy to give them no draws when they have -2'd themselves. I think they'll be very hard-pressed to play out of this position. I guess we could go Manju, get Mirror. No, we've already used this, so Mirror wouldn't really do much. I think this is fine. They have something here. Maybe Nib? What did we do? No. Okay. The -2 again. Yeah, I really like... Yeah. Nice. Really nice. They should have held that until they were gonna draw. I don't know why they, like, preempted that. That seems very unwise. Going second. Is Perulia any good into this deck? Can anybody help me out and tell me? I want one more spot, and I don't really think MST does it. It's a pendulum. People play Lancia, so no one plays Maliss. No one plays Lancia, so people start playing Maliss. People start playing Lancia. Yeah, it really does just go on forever. I think this seems pretty good. We just need to draw into more cards to deal with this deck, I think. And they have a couple from hand extenders. Also, 22 viewers. Thank you for coming, everybody. I would appreciate it if you'd leave a like. I was very happy we passed 1,400 subs, too, with the short. I was stuck around 13. Perulia is completely useless. Ah, I see. I kind of like Droll, too, against the new build. I had heard that as well. But it might not matter. Nope, this resolves. Yeah, I had heard from, I think, it wasn't Billy. I was watching Richmond and one of the casters. Ah, that's pretty bad. Droll wouldn't have mattered. This is a Fua. Oh, wow. They're just passing. My hand can't play through it. Oh, that's crazy. My hand can't play. I don't know if they have no starter or if they just... They must have no starter, right? Otherwise they would have played. Which means this Ash probably goes crazy. Youngsters in their shorts. Yo, that short bank. I was really happy with that short. Oh, no. Chat, did I side out the MST? That was really dumb, wasn't it? Roll back the tape. Did I side it out? Gamble, in your opinion? We did side it out, but I don't really think we have a better way out of this situation. Well, 1, 2, we're not going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 5. Exiton doesn't do it, does it? You did side it out. Yes, I did. I forgot the Deified, to be honest. That was dumb. That's like a reason to keep that card in. What can we do here? I can make a Caesar, I guess. No, we're going second. I can't make a Caesar. Maybe I should have just gambled. But this Ash might be enough to hold them down for a sec. Watch your time. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I don't mean to like AFK. We can't Caesar. We could do Garrus. Maybe I should have done all that first then. That was dumb. Do we do Garrus? I guess so. I should have done this first. This was dumb, but what can you do? Draw 2 cards, discard 1. They had the Ash, so it didn't matter. It's fine. It's possible, though, they would have gone for the Visions had we used it, to be fair. This is a very strange game. What's the cost for this? Skip your next draw phase. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Wait, what? Why did we get a draw phase? Was it because it was ashed? Negate that effect, yeah. Sent from the... Any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. That's weird that these weren't banished. They ashed it, yes, I see. My bad. We could go, like, Lizardos for a draw. We're just trying really hard to make something happen. We could also actually Little Knight that, but it doesn't really get us anywhere, to be honest. They probably have a Maliss trap set here. I don't want to gamble with Vision because I feel like they don't have anything. We're on turn 6. Oh my god, if I normal summoned it to get here. Ugh. I think our chances to win are better if we don't Visions here. If I just had MST in here right now, we would actually have just, like, we'd be doming them. Although we had a pretty awful start, to be honest. Even if we had MST, it's pretty rough. We're going to pass and we hope Ash gets there. Their hand is hand traps, almost certainly, right? Oh, no. We're going to try. Set. We have one more try to draw with Lizardos as well if they can't out it. Normal Bell. Are you serious? Are we link oneing into something here? Allure. Ah, they're Gamba. No, and they've got it. Oh my god, we just lose now to an Allure. This might be the worst game ever. Yeah, this is pretty bad. He and I both floodgated each other just to brick instead of actually getting flooded. This sucks, though. We just lose to Maliss now. Hate that. Why is this deck like this? Because they can go... Well, I guess they already brought this back. What can they do? They can make, like, a Wicked or something? Splash Mage? I don't know what's legal. Battle Phase? You should had gambled. Maybe not. We might still have a chance. I also don't like gamble because we might still win this. I'm also a lot happier to gamble once our hand is a lot worse than this. But, like, Manju is a card I do not want to lose. The fact that we're getting a turn here is crazy. Are we making a mask for no reason? What trap did they set? Spec 1, banished or engrave. Okay, so they can bring out a guy. 5 back row. This is a crazy Edison board. Naya doesn't really help us. It's just Manju, right? We just have to try. Try for Habakiri. Oh my god. All right, we'll try. Wow, that's awful. What a horrible card to draw into. This is awful. What a horrible duel. Does this thing do anything? I guess they can just SP. I'm getting out of here. This is so bad. Yikes. What an awful match. Maliss is such a miserable deck. I hate that deck. Like, I'm happy for the people that enjoy playing it, but what a horrible thing to exist. It's crazy that that level of extension is okay. Nice. Good old Enneacraft. And we're starting with just setting. Of course, Maliss resorts to Floodgates once they lose White Binder. This was a very bad Enneacraft hand, it seems. Nice. Search, take 8, summon. Chain block very nicely. Get you, of course. Please wreck this guy, Deha. Do we have an Enneacraft hater in chat? Or do we just need to recover from that last awful duel? We'll Ritual Summon. We will Tribute and Tribute. We do have a 4, so this is fine. We just go 1, 2, grab Ritual. I despise this deck. Enneacraft exists. Kill their guy. Okay. It's probably Jover from here, but Enneacraft Andy is hanging out, so we will honorably duel. We don't even have to do Garth. We could just go Snake Rain for everybody. But there's not really a card I'm happy to just lose either, I guess. Let's check for Daruma. I'm thinking instead of Fiendsmith, we just go for an Ogdoadic line to do Celine. I think we're going to do it this way. We're going to go Ogdo, or we're going to go Daybreak for a Celine play. Okay, we have Fallen. Targeting there is pretty good. We'll force a discard. You cannot lose this garbage. I assure you, I am plenty capable of losing to a deck this bad. They're mating the evenly. I guess that's not so abnormal for that deck, is it? We can give this up. We're just going to do the whole thing. If we put this to grave, is that better? Sort of. Not really. Let's just do this. I haven't lost once against this deck. Yeah, but you're just playing Blue Eyes. They have no monsters in grave. Oh, no, they have Titanic Lad, but they can't summon that. It was all for naught. You should have just let the Dugaris live. They have a response. That's not nothing in their back row. I haven't touched Blue Eyes in months. Disloyal. Ah, super poly. I was like, what could they possibly have left here? We're still okay. Our hand is just really good. Trifio Veritum, we're less okay. Negate the summon if you destroy that monster. That's pretty bad. This negates the summon. But it is turn 2. And we don't need to... Ritual. Yeah, we ritual this. Tribute this. Summon. This is fine. Effect. I guess just do this. Seems like bullying. Summon you. Tribute you. Get another card. Spec. And just kill it. Yugioh Aaron. Honestly seems kind of sick. Yeah, GG. Okay, game 2. This card is good. This card is good. Nib is bad. All right, those are good. So 1, 2, 3. Face up card pop is not useful. Droplet is good. I don't think call by is necessarily great. Feather Duster is probably pretty good actually. So let's go Duster for, I think, Asagi. Fiendship ended with Blue Eyes. Friendship ended with Blue Eyes. Now Gem Knights are my best friend. It's so funny opening these, like, goat cards. The cards in my hand. What's the average age of the card in my hand? When is... Oh, no. Neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand. No, he's reverted to stun. No, stop. Oh, no. All face-up monsters become machines. Banish this card, discard 1 card. Doesn't matter. I mean, we just go Duster, right? When your opponent would switch to summon exactly... Wait, what happened? Oh my god! You can only use this effect. Wait, how many times can they use this? Once per turn. If a card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect. I should have used the MST first. I should have read. I didn't know. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Effect. We give up the Daybreak, but we're going for an Echidna, I think, to 0 his guy. No, we're not, because I need to clear this stupid Clockwork Knight. They have something. Okay. Summon this. They can negate this summon. They're not. They negated my thing. And they ripped a card. That's bad. Normal. No effect. They can negate the summon of anything here. Well. Prio's coming back to me, it looks like. Can I not use my Little Knight? They have Fallen in the Virtuous and End Phase. Yeah, I don't know how we're getting out of this. It's pretty bad. We'll just scoop to Floodgate Andy. Wow, that was awful. Gross game. Really, really not good. Apparently we need to keep backrow removal in. 6. 2 more cards. How do we feel about the droll? Is that maybe unnecessary? It seems pretty good though, doesn't it? It seems kind of good. Maybe like the Saji can stay in deck. That's a little risky. Maybe the called by is not necessary. How many hand traps do I really think Stun Guy is playing? Let's try this. Droll is better than anything inside. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we kept it. I think. Called by for Shifter. Called by for Shifter is a good call. They're on such a weird build though, so we'll see. I'd be curious to know what rating this person is. I think I'm happy to take this Visions. A hand of all time. Pretty good hand, actually. How many floodgates is Deha going to face after this one? Get our Daybreak. We'll see what if we get drolled here. We don't. Okay, I sincerely do not think they have any hand traps. I think we're going to get, like, even lead. That is a nice draw, honestly. Seems like nothing except Nib. Yeah, we're going to play through the Nib with the Abao. The hand is crazy here. Do we use Abao? We really have no reason not to, I guess. We'll use this. Put this back because I like having it in deck. Send. Yeah, I like it too much. I think the Mura can go. We have so much going on. Effect, go for Haba. Get it. Haba. Oh, I gotta get that combo video out because, man, this is such a clean... This is so clean. This is so fun. Here, securing Purification seems important. Just in case they pull out something weird. But Caesar's really good into this deck. Top 3 ugliest reptiles, not gonna lie. Wait, which card, sorry? Knight Sword? Bro's redacting his statements. Haba, top 3 ugliest reptiles. You think Habakiri has an ugly artwork? My complaint with the Mitsurugi cards is they don't really look like reptiles, they just look like dragons. But I don't think they're ugly. I'm very surprised by that. Do we go Prayers Big Extend here? Do we even need to? Let's hold it for now. This. We've already used you, so don't be tricked. We've used both of those effects. I do believe. Get back Ritual. Summon from deck. Our Futsu, and then we can go for the Murakuma that's in our graveyard. Get another Prayers, I guess. I like to have that card. Now, I do like getting stuff off the field. The fewer of our important guys we have out if they resolve unevenly, the better. Mask seems pretty good. Mondo's okay. I think this is fine. Set, pass. Abao comes back. Ash is really good too. I think the horns take away from the snake face, and he is a really boring pose. I think the horns are cool. He has 3 layers of horns, I just realized. We're doing this again? This protects from card destruction. Huh. I actually don't really want that to be a thing, if I'm honest. I'm actually going to Abao this, unironically. Although we know they don't have evenly, because they would have led with that, I think. Unless they're like, oh my god. We can just SP this in a sec, then it's fine. I have seen uglier reptiles. Haba ain't one of them. I think he's boring. I think it's a beautiful art. I don't think it's ugly. Okay. That would move a card to a different place that changes. Dude, they're on so many floods. Who said that? We could go like prayers now. Add no, spec yes. And then go like summon this. I don't even know why I bothered. Target. Effect. Spa. Get rid of this. Bro kept all the floodgates in, even going second. Oh my god, it's actually working too. It's actually like eating up all my interaction. This is so funny. They're gonna protect with this stupid thing? No way. No, does this keep it from coming back? Oh, we still get a search. That's interesting. Necro Valley is a very weird card. But then we don't get him back. Oh my god. Oh, I should have left. Oh no, SP has to. SP was made with mask. It could have stayed out. Pass? You did all this just to be annoying? I've been playing Ogdoadic since release. That's awesome, Nugs. Standby, effect. Draw a bunch. How many do I have to put back? Select 4. Put back 2, 3, 4. It's a good thing I have this card to get MST, because otherwise they would protect again. Oh, wait a sec. No, this is so annoying. Kill this. They protect once. So many floodgates he didn't have to play. Yeah, that is so true. Okay. We could Abao kill it. Yeah, we have to. This is so dumb. What a stupid, stupid thing your opponent has done to this game state. Chain anything? No. Okay, and now we have the trap, so we can just go battle phase and hurt him. This was so dumb. He had so many 2-ups. I guess he only had 2 2-ups, but it's funny that he had the things we removed. This music, I was just thinking that. I was like, this is the dumbest music. Okay. Trap. Summon Futsu. Tribute Engraver. Futsu get in there for lethal. Weird. Weird way to side. Very strange. Okay. Moving on. I get to re-sleeve after this Wednesday. I'm so excited. The regional is Saturday in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'll be leaving that morning with some friends. We're going to go do some Minneapolis things before I meet up with my testing group. We play some games that night, and then in the morning, bright and early, we get to the regional. Yeah, I don't know if that's even an Enneacraft. Let's peek his deck. I don't know how to do that. Do you have any other decks built, or is it just different Ogdoadic decks? I have some Edison stuff. I have a couple Genesis decks that aren't very tested out. I have some like casual, like purposefully bad decks without interaction that I was thinking about building, but no, I really only have Mitsurugi built. Why, are we wanting to watch something else? Shiranui. Yeah, I thought Shiranui could be fun to make like a casual bad thing. MST is going to go really hard versus the trap. I was dooming earlier. I was testing. Deha can make the new zombie deck. I don't really have any interest in doing that. That's funny. All my Omega decks are just different Gem Knight decks. I usually just modify the one list because I play the deck so much. It's not like I'll forget what I was on before changes. I'm always thinking about cards and where they should be and, you know, stuff like that. So I don't really find a need for multiple builds of the same thing. Like if I don't like what I'm doing, I'll just switch back to what I do want. This is very scary. Like a game like this would have been nice to have a Fua. So that's like a genuine argument for having it in the main, but also every time I would have played against like a Dracotail, it would have been a little less useful. So I don't know. It's possible Fua could be in the main and the vision thing could be in the side. But I do like having all engine. And the spells here are going to go kind of hard, I think. This board's breakable, trust. I would just activate vision to bluff Radiant Typhoon and then just scoop. That's a really funny idea. This actually got a lot. This actually doesn't look so bad now that I'm seeing it again. There's the Dragster. We could go like Droplet and maybe even eat the trap here, and if we don't... Let's do it. We're gonna try and play. I want to negate two things here. Do they avoid a Synchro Summon? They kind of do, right? So I actually don't hate negating this either. But I do want cards that are live. I think just letting them have a draw is a thing I'll have to accept. Yeah, they trap here. Do I called by... I think we called by that thing. They have Bell. Oh my god, they had it all. This was unwinnable. We literally had no chance. Going first, I kind of feel like our deck is actually, like, fine. Is Droll good versus into Elf Note? I guess into, like, a turbo draw build like that it can be. Puts them on like better habit if we do something like this. MST seems good. Magatama seems good. Called by is obviously great. I think there was a real argument for doing Code's plan there, but I wanted to try. I felt like our hand actually had a chance there, but then obviously it no longer did at a certain point. Draw two cards. I think Magatama is better than MST, so we'll keep that. Let's go like this and see if we can get an Ash. We do not. Effect. There's an argument there for not even doing this. Do we go Habakiri or do we go... Let's go Mura because we have pre-prep. So if they don't, okay. That's very good. Banger hand. Yeah, very good hand. Fiend. Is it Dark Fiend? Nope, Fiend. Okay. So, for Abao, I guess we have an easy discard, right? We just have the Snake Rain to put back, or to get in the graveyard, so this is just an easy Abao revive. This sim is called Omega Skills. You'll find it if you just look it up. Yugioh Omega. It's the best sim. You can really customize it. I have a lot of the animations turned off because I just personally find them distracting. Honestly, probably Purification first. They are inherent summons, the Elf Notes, so Caesar's not as good into them as I would like, but I mean, it's Caesar, so it's still just amazing. It's called Dueling Book. It is not called Dueling Book, although you can use Dueling Book, but they won't. You'll be disappointed if you see this and you want to play this, but you look up Dueling Book. Let's rip this now. Grab the other Mura. Effect. We've not used it, so we might as well, kind of thing. Chain blocks the bell, which we know they run, although they probably would have used it by now. Summon from deck. Effect. Get ourselves a Prayers. Futsu summon effect. So we go like summon to Trib effect. We can get like just another follow-up Prayers. Make a Mask, because Mask is very good into that deck. Set free, pass. In the end phase, Abao comes back. DB is Dueling Book. You don't want to get Called Slayers, do Omega. You want to get good, do DB. You can no, I disagree with this. This is just not accurate. You can absolutely get good playing on Omega. I've been called many Slayers on EDO. Yeah, Omega's like that, except you can turn off the chat and it's awesome. Nobody plays with chat on, unless you're somebody who wants to flame people for no reason. Is there a reason to use this Prayers or just to let it go? I think we just tax them a discard and then let the card go. So then you'll be right at home on Dueling Book. We have a Fallen. Dang, wishing I had used that Prayers. Yeah, I would highly recommend Omega over that. That seems worth protecting to me. If they're trying to kill it over our other stuff, it makes me think that it does something. Summon the Mura. I guess we could have left that in grave, honestly. Probably should have now that I'm looking at it. We just want to use this guy everywhere we can, right? Negate, destroy. Target, target. Yeah, I'm glad we used that. Shuffle both those cards into the deck. It does look clean. We could mask here and use that body. Shuffle both and this card into the deck. I think this is fine. Yugioh is tiers to look at and keep track of effects being used. Okay. I actually think they might play into Fuelos kind of well, from what I remember about this deck. If chat could confirm or deny, that would be great. Bing bong. This seems pretty clean to me. Unless we think that Fuelos is like a must, or if any of these other cards, but I think Nib's not great. I don't think it actually kills much that they care about. I don't think we need the Wosu. I don't think one monster clear is good enough. MST is good. All this back removal we've got is good. I think this looks solid. Wait a few seconds just for a chat delay before we hit send. But I don't think Fua is like a must versus them, but it might be really nice now that I'm saying it again. Maybe Fua is better than Droll. And if we were going to do that, I do want the third. Let's do that. I don't think they can give us 0 draws off this while playing well. Alright, W Reptile Quick Play Deck, thank you for info. Feel free to subscribe. We're always labbing on this deck, it's my favorite. That's almost not even like fair to say since it's the only thing I play. But it is my favorite, it's just also the only thing I give a real chance to. Also happy that it sounds like the thumbnail interested people. They have the... Wow, they really did just rip it. Is this a real board for them? During the main, target 1... No. During your opponent's turn, switch locations of this card in your main and the monster in your center monster. Then you can return... Are they doing anything? Opinions on the build so far. Chat, I would like your thoughts. I think it's pretty good. They had no response. Oh, they just scooped. Oh my god. No, I don't run Nephilibus. I think Nephilibus is really, really bricky and really greedy. The only thing you do with it is bring it back off Abao, but Abao, and you already have so much extension, and by the time you're reviving with Abao, we have the perfect line. You don't need another extender at that time. I think that's just unnecessary. We always do the Naya just to see if we catch an Ash. Manju, it seems like they've got something. Okay, if they have Droll, Haba's a bad search. Because of that, we're going to go Ritual because we can also access Daybreak. It proved to not be necessary, but that was the safer play. One Fua. Is Fuelos good versus Elf Note? It looked like it, but I thought maybe that guy just bricked. Dude, I need to get editing. I have so much editing to do. I have like 50 raw minutes of audio to cut down, and then I gotta make the visuals. But streaming is so much easier. Streaming is so fun. Editing is not fun. No, I guess to answer your question, Code, I think I like this build a lot. I'm honestly thinking this is what I'll be bringing to the regional. I didn't like Imperm and Bell. They felt so neg. They felt so minus. But I really like what this build is able to accomplish. I think it just does so much. There is a Veiler, but we already have the stuff in hand, so it's fine. We were just going for the nice Caesar. This is so good. You're not wrong. I guess I'm greedy, but I also use Water Lily. 4 hours of streaming versus 10 minutes of editing. Streaming does not take that little time, dude. I don't know who told you that, but that is not true. We get to add a spell here. Probably Mirror. Although Prayers extends further. Let's go the Mirror. It's just more conservative. I'm feeling like traditional value Deha tonight. Effect. Grab. What do I want here? If we go Haba. Haba doesn't do anything anymore, does it? So Trap is probably just better. Spec. Editing takes so long. It's like an hour of work per minute of video at its worst. Also, this hand slaps. If we go like 1-2 Mask, I think Masquerade is just too good not to make. And we can secure one more back row by reviving this. Probably the Prayers. Although I do like Maga. It's better diversification, but if they have something dumb like a Super Poly, I'll be really sad, so. I think we just do set 5. Or set 4, sorry. It's so, man, I wish I had a foil MST. Also, I feel really bad for this card into Mitsurugi. It's just not a good matchup for them, unfortunately. Once we get Feral Imps back, Water Lily and Nunu, sorry, are re-entering the build. But until then, I don't think either of those cards are good enough. Wow, they actually just took the negate. That's interesting. Spec 1 Ecclesia. This seems fine. Futsu will now begin doing his thing. Special. That seems fine. I love the rhythm of building up and breaking down chains with Futsu during the opponent's turn. Ah, this sucks. I have to stop this, right? I can't just let that go through. I think we do the droplet. Because we want the trap to negate something the droplet can't. Nope. Sorry, Albaz. This is going to special summon itself, right? Spec this card during the main. Quick fuse. I don't hate a purification there. Let's do this because it gets us a card to hand for About and it gets Mura to grave for... Ah, that's annoying. We're just going to chill, though. No need to overreact. They did a good job keeping us off Caesar. I'm playing an Attorney right now. 1 second into Draco Tail with 0 non-engine. I almost feel like that's good. We'll go Effect, Effect, Futsu, Saji. We are going to have a branded fusion to deal with. Spec this card. I like clearing all these monsters. I am getting sent to Agartha, bro. I don't know what that means. Is that a place? We go Saji. Do I care about clearing these monsters? Good one, Jam. I guess so. Get another card here. I like the quick play. There's the branded fusion. We could mask here. I kind of like mask into like SP, honestly. We go like Bing Bong, because SP can then try and shoot out one of their materials. Negate that. Bro, with what? What are you talking about? You better watch yourself, Tanner. You're on my naughty list. Spec one of the following. Card. Do I want a monster? Do I have a monster? And then we'll use you. We have Mercurial Engrave. Oh, I chained these wrong. But I think it's fine. And this is always... Okay, we just have to try and remove this, I think. Just tell him you don't consent to him going +8 off one card. Then return a monster on the field to the hand. That is very annoying. If I had chained that differently, this would have went better. What am I using here? On field to hand. I think we just chill, right? We have so many threats. He had Droll, I never stood a chance. Okay, we lost our Abao. That was to be expected. Gotta watch timer. Effect. Effect. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize we hadn't summoned Kusanagi back. Sure, grab a ritual. We have unlimited resources. Although they're branded, they're going to get a bunch back too. Fusion summon from your extra deck. Hand or field, including a dragon. This stops it, doesn't it? Like, isn't that fine? Spell fizzles? Using... Oh, I have to keep reading. Reading is hard. I didn't have time to read this. Oh, shuffling cards into the deck. He chose from my graveyard. Shoved it from graveyard. Oh, graveyard. Wow, that was so Midwestern. He had to. Okay, I see. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't. I'm trying to, but I have no time. I would actually very much like to read the game state, but I've taken too long. Going to the next phase? Okay. I'm quite pleased with this turn, honestly. This is a fine state of events. I do also really like the MST for the end phase Fawn and Virtuous. This is totally fine. We will replace. End phase. They're going to get a lot of stuff back. They're going to get like 2 cards to hand and set at least 1. How are we outing the Dogma? This is a good question. I have no way of getting bigger than it, do I? Pretty sure that Dragon in the EMD is unaffected by extra monsters. This thing, I'm pretty sure it's not. Dugaris? Ah. Dugaris. Yes. I don't have Gorgon. They're resetting it anyway. That's so funny. And Gorgon... This is fine. I don't like Gorgon that much. It's a good mask summon, but we already have a bunch of those. Yeah, I know what Gorgon does. Oh, it gains original attack? Well, you just pointed at multiple things, but I guess if this is the only thing, then yeah, it won't work. I guess we just draw a card. I see basically no reason not to do that. We don't really care about returning any of this to hand. That is completely expected. I honestly feel like they can't really deal with this Murakumo that well. Because we can just kill the OG Albaz. Okay, they're going for Lori Albaz anyway. We want you. Wow, this is very strong. I would have liked to wait, but this is fine. We'll go revive, effect, target, ritual, I guess, just for a card back. Ah, he shuffled my trap back. That's actually really nice. They can resummon Albaz if you put Rimbrim in grave. That is good to know, but I don't think I care. I don't think I respect that card. So resolve the chain, get some guys, kill their stuff. Saji effect? Yes, because we want the trap in case this duel continues. We could go mirror as well. I think the trap is better. I don't want to keep draining resources. Okay, and then we go these two into a Dugaris. We go Dugaris, double the current attack of a monster. So now this can beat over. And then we can go... Magatama is main phase only, which is actually kind of a problem. Huh. How am I dealing with this? I need to do something. We're just gonna set that to earn some time. Okay. I actually don't have a great way of dealing with Fallen of Albaz in the battle phase. And I don't have SP anymore. Do I have to Mondo this thing? I think I might. We'll go U. Put this back, put this back. Then we can ritual summon from deck as well. So we'll go summon from deck. Ah, there is an Ash. That's pretty annoying. Okay. We may not have lethal here, but we're going to do our best. Does this thing float? I don't think so. It's just a towers, right? I'm through to round 2. I won the set. That's awesome. Good job. What deck are we playing today, Jam? You may have said, but I didn't catch it. Okay, we got through this one. Tribute a reptile. You. Add no. Special yes. You. Effect. You. Summon. Connect. Nice. Good tip code. Good tip. I would have probably lost to that, honestly. Okay. How do I side versus this deck? Goated. That was sick. Really nice. Between the mulches, Perulia, Fua, are these cards good into them? I feel like Fua's the better of the two. Called By seems honestly really good. Magatama's good. Magatama's okay, actually. They don't have like a flood we're trying to out specifically, so maybe this is better. I think mulches both seem okay. I'm sure they just make some kind of half board, but I actually don't know how good an Albaz half board is. Probably Retaliating C. That's what I was thinking too. Maybe even like retaliating over. They really don't have that many spell specials, but I guess it just does enough work that it's just good enough. Maybe Called By is not good enough going second, actually. I took forever on that. We'll try this. It's fine. We just see the Duster Ash anyway. Oh, they actually special summoned. I just bit my tongue. Send one or a card that mentions it from deck to grave. I almost want to Ash that, but I think Ash Branded Fusion is still the right call. And this spends the trap, though I didn't know they were going to do that. Now I'll try to remember that. Effect. Nice. Stopped it. Nadir Servant. They don't have... It's pretty good. We'll see. It looks like they're playing. They're doing Lori Albaz. They'll make the Synchro. Duster is really good, though. Nice. I'm glad we figured out that Dugaris thing too, because I don't know that I would have figured that out in an actual match by myself. So I'm gonna remember that for towers in general. Duster will probably just own them. I think it probably will, because we just clear this virtuous. They can't do the most in terms of monsters under a year. Oh, that's right. What do we really have here? We have like an Albaz from deck, a fusion summon. We could go Snake Rain, or we could just go pre-prep. I think we pre-prep because I don't think they actually have like any way of stopping it. I think Murukuma is just gonna clear their whole field, and actually meaningfully so. I guess if they try to fuse off my guy, I'm pretty sad. So maybe this is a good time to go for this. Oh, actually, this is kind of sick. If we put this in Grave. Yeah, I think Murukuma does. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get there, but I think we're fine now. Because we can go, like, summon from hand, and then summon from grave, actually. They are going for this. So that is what I was worried about a little bit. But we can just go you, and then we go effect, effect. The order I did that, I didn't have a great way of getting to the Murukuma as early as I maybe should have done. So they're gonna get a fusion. I don't exactly know what they can do. Okay. Lubellion, okay. Adding a card to hand here, just this, I think. And then they can now fuse with this, or revive with this. Very annoying. Maybe I took too long getting to Murukuma here. I think you could have just Murukuma first thing. They can't Quem. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should have done that. I see it now. It's worse, but we're still there. We're still okay. Because we go summon you, tribute you, and then we just chain block where we go field effect blocked by grave effect. Do they have a guide? No, they have no Aliber. There's a Mercurier, which we can actually just negate. And then we can still summon from deck. It wasn't perfect, but I think we're okay. I don't really think we have a lethal. Maybe we do. We might actually still have lethal. They get a guy back here. Like, here is where an access would feel so good. But I had to cut it for space for the other stuff. In the end phase, they're going to get a couple effects off here, I think. Probably this, probably this. I can't be bothered with reading them, I'm sorry. What is the play here? We went second, so we have no Caesar. We can get Futsu from deck. I think we're just going to Daybreak and do some card advantage stuff. Yeah, this was inted. I could have made this much easier on myself for sure. 0U to draw a card. That's really nice, actually. That's great. Yeah, Dirk has an awful name. It's way cooler in the OCG. Or, not OCG, but the Assumed. He's a TCG exclusive, isn't he? How did we have like an OCG name first? Now I'm confused. I mean, like, we can just make an Abao for the value, I guess. That seems kind of strange, but I don't hate just having good monsters out. I thought he was leaked on Master Duel. Oh, maybe he was OCG. Maybe he was. I just thought he was a TCG exclusive, to be honest. Kill this. Attack direct. We can't really get anything of value to grave. Let's bring out our Futsu. I think this is worth getting in rotation just for the pure grind. And then, what am I doing with the rest of my cards? Do I want to bring anything back with Abao? I think I want this. But yeah, his name is, in TCG, is Dirk Longing for the Blue Sky. Yeah, that's a stupid name. We could pick up an MST here. Do we think that's good? I kind of don't love it. I'm trying to decide if an MST does anything here. I'd rather just keep the Abao pop. Just keep the card. We could deck thin and grab the MST that way too, but I think it's fine just leaving it in the deck. We'll pass here. If I change my mind, I can get the MST as well. They're bringing something back. Spec it. Abao too good. Abao's really good. This is very nice. I like the Mura right away just for the tax effect. Futsu's getting another summon. During the main phase. So we could deal with this Ecclesia. And we don't actually have a great way otherwise. Let's kill this now. We don't want to have to get our stuff fused off. We could just board wipe. Yeah, we could just board wipe. I think this is also fine. What is this doing? Special summon? I don't know why it says special summon when it's not special summoning. Okay. We had him. Nice. We hit 1K rating. I don't know if we were at that before that match. That was fun. I like this build. I actually think this might be my regional build. Ogdoadic Mitsu Radiant deck. Chat, he is cooking. It's not a Radiant deck. We just have the Vision, but I like the direction with the Virtuous. It's even possible that maybe we should be on 3 Virtuous and 2 Vision, but I do like that Vision can convert, so I don't know. The Vision's pretty good. Really good grind game. Yeah, that was good. That was fun. My throat is killing me, honestly, chat. I think we might leave it off here. If you had fun, please leave a like. Feel free to donate. Your boy has medical bills to pay off. I should have that new video up. My plan is before Friday, before I leave for the regional. So I would like to have that video done. So full guide, hopefully done soon. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time.